Hey, what's up guys? Back with another Mammo video. Today I've got players packs for you, and then I also am going to show you the new players that have come out in the past couple of days, especially the new game changers that came out today. So let's get started with these players packs, see if we can pull anything good, and then we'll move on and I'll show you some of those players and their stats. So we're going to start out here, and each of these come with 12 gold rare players, hoping to pull some elites. That'd be really nice, otherwise they're a real waste of money. Nothing yet, which is really upsetting. Please. Oh, wow. So, once again, like I've said this in the past, players packs are honestly probably the worst things that you can get. I mean, the competitor pack that was the other day is probably even worse. I heard those were really, really bad. You can let me know down below. Okay, that's good. That's a Ryan Kerrigan. So, um, we need probably one more elite to make this pack worth it, but I don't know if we'll get it or not, which we will not. But better than the first pack. 91 linebacker Ryan Kerrigan. Not great stats, but goes in that final edition set and worth about 50k. So that pack, at least we made some money back. Not a lot. So let's go take a look. Okay, so obviously, if you guys haven't seen it, it's the 99 Cam Chancellor. Came out. Silver Medal Master, +1 zone, +1 tackle. He is extremely hard to get, not because he's super expensive, which he is, but because of how much it takes going to him. It's 6,400 items, and since we only have a max bench of 1,200 items, no one really has all of that stuff, which is not a lot of really good stuff, but just a lot of stuff sitting on their bench. You'd have to clear your bench like 5 times. Don't quote me on the math. To do that, and so that would take you a really long time, and also a lot of coins. But let's go take a look now at these new game changers. First one we'll show you is Eric Weddle. This card's pretty sweet. I don't think he's amazing, but it really depends. +2 zone, -1 man, depends on like who you have, whether you want him or not. But you know, the fact that these new cards, like these are like a bunch of 98s, 96s, a couple 95, that they're pullable in these game changer live events really helps a lot of the community get better. So the next one we'll show you is also 98. Of all the Pete's, he is Adrian Peterson. This card's pretty sweet. I do like it, but +2 agility, -1 strength, and really doesn't help you because the agility really only helps him, whoever your fullback is, and maybe your wide receivers. So I don't love it because strength is important. And this is coming up though. This is the best card that they released today, or at least the most expensive. It's Travis Frederick's 98 card. He's about 2.5 mil right now, +2 awareness, -1 strength. So that's still the Jeff Saturday. So now that card's value went down. This card's value is also pretty low. So they're both around 2.5 mil. So at least centers are, I guess, a tiny bit more easy to get, but I don't know. The other 98s, I believe there is a. I think that may be it actually for 98s. I think they only released 3 98s, but there's a ton of 96s. So let's go and get into that. First one we'll show you is Deone Bucannon, which I didn't put his name. I guess there are no. Oh, they have him as his linebacker. He is a middle linebacker too. He is pretty expensive just because he's kind of rare. It's $1 million, and his stats are pretty insane. You see, his stats are almost better than my Von Miller. But he doesn't -1 excel, which is important, but +2 tackles, that's pretty good. Moving on, we're going to take a look at the wide receivers they released. First one, Jordy Nelson. Not a great card, honestly. I would not recommend getting this at all. He's better than my Sammy Watkins just because, you know, you need Sammy Watkins. And then the other one, they released Julio Jones. And he is another 96. Once again, not great because he adds something that doesn't go towards a lot of players. And he takes away awareness, which is the most important stat in the game. Next up, I believe that's all the wide receivers. We're going to move on to tight end. That's Gary Barnidge they added. This is his second game changer card. This one's worse than his first one. It is not expensive, and it is pretty bad, honestly. I guess his stats are a good overall tight end stat, but his boost is not great. And unless these guys have boost, you might as well get a different card. Next up, we're going Tony Romo. This card, stats aren't great, but boost is good. So if you want cheap +2 awareness, I'd go ahead and get him because -1 elusiveness literally only pertains to 2 to 4 people on your team, and awareness is everyone. So that's a good boost card, not a great card other than that. The next card we're going to look at is we are going to look at this card. This card I do like a lot. There's a ton of running backs, so I got to filter out Jamaal Charles' card. Now, he's got insane stats, let alone the fact that he's got +2 strength. So, if you have 500k and you're not, like, going for as high overall as you can get, this is a card I would go after. 97 speed, 95 acceleration is insane. Plus, 97 agility, pretty good strength for at least a fast running back. Good catch, good carry, good elusiveness, and he's got +2 strength, which it really helps your team. And -1, I believe it is agility. Yeah, which really doesn't hurt you at all. We are going to keep going because there are already lots of them. And now we're going to move on. We're going to go to corner. And this is another really good card they added. They added this Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. This is one of the more expensive ones, about 750, 800,000, but it is sick. 96 speed, 99 acceleration, 98 man, 95 zone, 93 play rack is sick for a 96 cornerback. Some of the 98s don't even have that, but and then he also has +2 speed, which is really important. He does have -1 acceleration, which is why you sort of have to pick and choose him or Sammy Watkins, because he's now the highest speed adder, but he does take away acceleration, which is what the problem was with the Dwayne Harris. Oh, I took away the 96. Next, we are going to go, and I believe that's all the corners. We're going to check out D-Tackle, because they added another one. They had a Quan Short, I don't know, really. Card is not amazing stats. +2 strength, -1 awareness. Really depends. If you have great awareness cards other places, you can add him for strength. But other than that, pretty decent card. We're going to keep going. Go to linebacker, and we are going to go to Vontaze Burfict. He is pretty cheap. 500k. +2 strength, -1 agility. Good strength card. Doesn't really take away much. And that is a good card. We're going to keep going. Now we're going to go to middle linebacker again. I'm really out of order. I'm trying to remember all of them. And I believe it's POS. Yeah. Paul Posluszny, I believe is how you say it. +2 awareness, -1 zone is pretty good. And look at these stats. I mean, him compared to my Ray Lewis is pretty similar. I mean, there's 6 white stats, which means they're the same. So, he is a good card and has good boost also, so I would recommend getting him. He's one of the better ones in this batch. Next, we're going to go to Dunlap, Carlos Dunlap, and he is about 500k, +2 awareness, -1 excel. I mean, excel, when you add awareness, really isn't as big of a deal when it's just speed. And I believe it's all the 96s, and I think there's one 95. I think it's a corner. I could be wrong, though. No, it is. It's Brandon Boykin, +2 strength, +2 jump, -1 strength. Good coverage, but I don't really like the card. Not great boost, and I would not recommend getting him. So that is it for the video today, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed it. I tried to get all the players in, which is why it was really long. But if you just like the players packs in the beginning, that's great, and other stuff. Oh, and just to let you know, I am working on, I'm not there yet because I need this Chris Johnson, but I'm working on getting 100 overall without any free players. That'll be coming up in my next video, I believe. So you see I got this Hutchinson, the Troy Smith. So a couple other things I didn't get in my shopping spree video because they just weren't around then. But other than that, that's great, and I do hope you guys are doing well in your tournaments. My league's not great because we went from 24 to 18 because we were literally playing top 50 teams and we were just losing. So hope you're doing well with that, and I will see you guys soon. And please like and subscribe.